Okay, now let's see this question. So basically a graph is self complementary if it is isomorphic to its complement. So something like this. So let's say this is a graph, and on 4 vertices, if I want to take the complement, then the rest of the vertices we subtract it from the complete graph, we find this. So if this is G, this is G complement. Turns out that it is isomorphic only when it is self complementary only when the complement is isomorphic, which means that these two are isomorphic. So you can see that number of vertices are same, number of edges are same, and all the degrees are also same. Okay, so they are isomorphic. That's why they are called self complementary. So we have to find some relationship, because we have to find that, okay, what can we say about n. In order to find that relationship, we can do something like this, that let k be the number of edges which are there in this particular graph G. Then what is going to be the number of edges in this second graph complement? See, total number of edges is what? N choose 2 minus k. So if k is here, then n choose 2 minus k is here. Turns out self complementary when it is isomorphic. When it will be isomorphic, then when these two are equal, right? Then only it is possible, which means that it is going to give us a very beautiful relation. 2k is equal to n into n minus 1 by 2, and in turns I can say that 4k is equal to n into n minus 1. Now you can see that what is happening is that now I can say something about n, that what is n. See, if n is even, then this has to be odd, okay, and if this is even, then this has to be odd, right? This will be more than 1. So basically there is a difference, they are consecutive integers, so both of them cannot be even or odd. One is even and one is odd, definitely. So whichever is even, since the product is 4k, that must be, whatever is even, that must be divisible by 4. And if that is not the case, then definitely if any particular number is, that particular n is odd, then the other factor is going to be even. So my point is that either this part is divisible by 4 or this part is divisible by 4, which means that we are getting the entire condition can be written in simply a or statement, something like this, that n, like 4 divides n, or 4 divides n minus 1. That's all we know about n. Okay, so if 4 divides n, then n is what? N is basically 0 mod 4, and if n minus 1, if 4 divides n minus 1, then n minus 1 is 0 mod 4, which is essentially, you can say that n is basically 1 mod 4. So basically we are having these two relations, either n is 0 mod 4 or n is 1 mod 4, which is just another stylish fancy way of saying that if you divide n by 4, you get remainder either 0 or 1. Okay, now they are talking about this thing, so we can clearly see that, okay, we have already arrived at this answer, and it cannot be always even, always odd, and it cannot be always a multiple of 4. So definitely we can see that the option D is correct, 0 mod 4 or 1 mod 4.